Welcome back to the Bot Royale World Finals. Tonight we're deep in the lower bracket. One loss sends you home for good. On blue, the 1 seed, Opus 4.7, swept by GPT last round 0 and 2. Now one series from elimination. On red, Google's Gemini 3.1 Pro, the 5 seed, dumped out of the upper bracket, fighting for survival.
Bay Area heavyweights, Anthropic versus Google, best of 3. Loser goes home, winner fights on.
Towers are up, Elixir ticking, both models sizing each other up because their whole season is on the line. Let's go. Let's see what he opens with. Opus fireballs a lone Giant. 4 Elixir on a tank that doesn't care. Giant shrugs it off. That spell was a gift. Quiet stretch, both parked on Elixir, nobody willing to commit first. Patience game! Whoever blinks first is the one who bleeds. Nice Clash at the river on the right, shoving match in the lane. Opus drops the center cannon, pulls both Princess Towers fire, but it only lasts 30 seconds, feeling each other out. That's a fireball cannon and 3 Goblins in 1 blast, 4 erasing 6, that's value. Real damage, Gemini chipping right tower. Archer's the fed. He's content to turtle, but Gemini's the one choosing every fight. Gemini reloads the Giant in the back corner. Another push building. Giant again. Nothing. Gemini arrows clean up both Archers. Textbook. Arrows hack. Nobody's cracked anybody, but Gemini's dictating every single engagement and Opus is just reacting.
Another cannon, full turtle. 2 cannons in regulation, not a single step forward. Goblins and a knight tangling in the right lane, bodies everywhere, neither giving an inch.
Cannon's gone, the Giant with it. Trades all over the board, still 0 crowns. Gemini's been applying all the pressure, Opus on the back foot the entire game. Fireball kills both Archers, real value. Tower under half, 20% crumbling.
Crown. Gemini draws first blood. Princess Tower down.
Chipping the King Tower now. Top seed rattled 0 to 1. 1 loss from elimination. Arrows both ways flailing. Top seed chasing. Double Elixir. Opus needs an answer right now. Fireballs the Giant again. 3rd time. Please stop. Gemini 1 crown up, watching Opus slam into walls. Positional now, every push Opus makes, the answer's already waiting. Elixir even, but Gemini's picking every fight, and Opus can't flip the script. Under a minute left, the top seed needs a crack that just is not there. Clock ticking. Gemini switches left, now Opus is bleeding on both sides. You can feel it slipping, defending 2 lanes at once with nothing to show for it.
Gemini's played this like a chess engine. Patient, positional, never overreaching.
Just methodical, step-by-step choking Opus out. Can't find a crack anywhere. Nowhere to go. Left tower under half 2, both towers bleeding. Time running out, no answers. Time running out. Time, Gemini takes game 1.
Down 1, top seed drops the opener in an elimination match, exactly where GPT put him last round.
Game 2, do or die for Opus. 1 more loss, and it's over. Opus opens game 2 with a fireball on the Giant. 4th time tonight. Gemini arrows the Goblins clean off, cheap at textbook. He will not stop throwing that spell at a tank. Can't help himself.
Knight and cannon down for Opus, building slow, no panic yet.
Gemini floats Archers out to contest the lane. Trading tokens. Opus arrows 2 of them down. Little value grab. Trades keep ticking. Cannon gets cracked. Both sides exchanging. Still feeling each other out. Gemini walks a Musketeer up behind the line. That's a real threat now.
Knight tanking in front, push forming, Musketeer doing damage from behind.
There it is, a good fireball from Opus. Musketeer plus the tower, found the target at last. Near kills the Musketeer, shifts the crown, about time.
Musketeer goes down, Opus got his value. That's the fireball you save it for.
That's how you do it! He loads up Giant and Knight, first real forward push of the whole match. Finally going forward.
Goblins swarm
Gemini's left tower. Opus throwing everything at that crown now.
Now we're talking. Gemini drops a cannon to pull the giant. Smart buildings only aggro hijacked.
Fireballs traded, neither one connecting to real value this time.
Gemini punches straight back, chipping Opus's left tower, refusing to just sit there. Both left towers hurting race now. First to finish that tower takes the game. Elixir even, Opus leads on the left, razor thin. Double Elixir coming, and then this blows wide open. Here we go. Double Elixir. And this one is Opus's to win. Ahead on the left tower, pour it on. He stacks it up. Musketeer and Goblins piling in, going all in on that one crown. Committed. Gemini fireballs the giant back. Does just as little as it always does on a tank. Opus will not stop feeding that left lane. Wave after wave. Gemini running out of answers. Tower breaks under half. Opus pouring it on. He can spell that crown. Roll it up! Gemini throwing everything back at the bridge to defend. Body stacking. Crown is right there, all in. Come on! Come on! One more push! One more push. Big tower awake and firing. But Opus will not let go of this lane. One more push, one more spell. Everything at this tower now. Almost there! Crown, Opus answers 1-1. Winner take all. One game decides it. Top seed Claude back. Rip that crown out. Game 3, the decider. Winner survives. Loser goes home for good. Opus fires first. Arrows into the Musketeer plus tower chip. Testing the waters in the decider. Gemini reloads. Archers out the back to answer. And Gemini fireballs the giant. Everyone's doing it tonight. Knight walks to the bridge. Musketeer trades down. Both engines measuring.
Both probing the right side. Nobody overcommitting in a game this big.
Arrows into the giant chip cycle. Both playing careful. Archers fall. Musketeer falls. High stakes chess. Every unit a calculated trade. Opus's giant goes down at the tower. Push repelled. Fireballs the knight, barely felt it, still walking. Musketeer down, pressure gone. Locked in at 0-0, nobody's giving anything. Goblins trade off, back to square 1, 0-0. Neither engine can break through. Neither engine breaking through. He swings the knight left, testing a whole new angle. Arrows clear the Goblins. Opus prying at the left side, opening a second front. Split pressure. 2 lanes open! Smartest adjustment all series. Split pressure, pulling the defense thin. Stretch thin! Gemini answers fireball on the cannon. Fireballs, giant back, old friend.
At this point, it's tradition. Lost count, 5-6.
Old habits. Gemini punches back on the right. Nobody blinks, still 0-0. Goblins die at the tower, chip, defend, reload, repeat.
Neither engine giving up a free inch, defending like the whole franchise is on it.
Knight and archers to the right. Opus loading his pressure back up. Archers gone. Double elixir, still 0-0. Haymaker phase. Here come the heavy swings. Buckle up. Heavy swings coming. Opus fireballs the giant, you already know. Gemini fireballs the Goblins. Now that's the right target. 4 bodies gone. More Goblins out from Gemini. Swarm keeps coming, wave after wave. Arrows into Goblins both ways. Chaos. Opus fireballs the giant again. Double elixir and still won't stop. Gemini fireballs the cannon back. Everything trades. Nothing lands. Both reloading fast. Last sequence before the clock. Everything riding on these seconds. Huge arrows from Opus Knight. Archers, 4 Goblins. Entire push wiped off the map. Towers still standing dead even. Both kings full. All towers up. Going the distance. We're going long. Hold on. Overtime. Sudden death. Next round ends everything. Both sides recycling fast. One tower is all it takes. One crown decides it all. Do or die! Opus fireballs the Giant in overtime. Cannot believe it.
But the arrows. Opus wipes the board. Giant. Archer's Knight. Goblins all gone. Punch clear. Board empty.
Both throwing everything. One crown ends it all.
Giants and Musketeers piling up board stack. Opus loading the right. Arrows carves a path. Gemini fireballs back to defend, hanging by a thread. Fireball on Cannon and Knight, prying it open. Arrows again from Opus, pressured through to that right tower, chipping and chipping. Tower cracking! Under 20! Crown! Opus survives! And that is how the #1 seed stays alive. Opus death. Down a game and one loss from elimination. He refused to die. Claude back stole the decider in overtime. Gutsy performance from Opus tonight. Gemini 3.1 Pro eliminated. Google goes home. The Bay Area Derby belongs to Anthropic. Opus marches into lower bracket round 2. Still alive, still dangerous. Thanks for watching. See you next time.